please.
Hey, what's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man, here in White Sands National Park. We had a pretty big day here, hiked the Alkali Flats Trail earlier, and now just kind of broke off for a minute from a sunset stroll with a park ranger. And, we're getting pretty close to sunset. Wow, such a beautiful place. But I was just, listening to the ranger, and we were talking about how the sand is gypsum sand, and something kind of unique about gypsum is how soluble it is in water. The gypsum itself comes out of these mountains that are surrounding here, and as the monsoon rains come, it causes that gypsum to break off and dissolve in the water and wash down into this valley, and ends up as these sand particles. But what's kind of really cool of how this sand stays in place and how it's so walkable, like the spot I'm on now, kind of looks like loose sand, but it's actually pretty packed in, and that's because of gypsum's solubility. So not deep, not too deep below here is the water table. The water table in the White Sands is only about 12 inches below the surface, which is, way shallow. But the gypsum that makes contact with that water begins to become part of that solution. And what ends up happening is it turns into like this paste material and then hardens over time. So it's almost like these sand dunes are cemented here, at least below a few inches. The top layer is blowing around and changing all the time, but that packed layer below that is almost hardened into rock because of the solubility of gypsum. Solubility is the ability to dissolve in the presence of water and become part of that solution. So that's really cool. We're actually going in a few days up to Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. We've been there before. We failed at a hike there. We were trying, and our daughters were much younger, but we were trying to hike up the tallest sand dune in Great Sand Dunes, and the sand there is just so loose and so soft, and your feet sink in so much that it's really difficult. And my daughters weren't ready for that, and we tried carrying them up, and that was too much work on us. But then today we hike a 5-mile trail through these sand dunes, and they made it the whole way. And part of that reason is because of the solubility of gypsum hardening just a few inches below this top layer of sand. In fact, some of the places we walked over, it's like walking on rock. It's where the top layer of sand had been blown off because it was pretty windy today. Man, incredible sunset. Can't wait to see the rest of it. But we're gonna get back and join in our tour over there, get back to Gabrielle, our park ranger, hopefully learn some more cool things about the White Sands here. All right, I just wanted to stop and share that with you and tell you science rocks. Peace.